Hello, friends and followers. So, a friend of mine wanted to be able to see what stocks were falling in a 2-day period and how much they're falling. So, I've had this little stock site running for years, but it's been neglected. I haven't really done much with it, and I think it's been down for about a year. It's been on the internet, but it really hasn't been used or hasn't really been functioning well. So, this is called Find Rising Stocks, and it finds stocks that are rising or falling, really. And I have like 4 buttons here to make it easy on people to use this thing. So you can click here to find stocks rising like $1 every day for 3 days. Here they're falling for $1 in 3 days. So every session they lose $1 or more. And this doesn't really work quite so well, but this is like the volume of stocks, the number of shares trading is rising each day or falling each day. So that works, but not so well. Anyway, I think the hallmark of this site is um, the ability to select a number of days of which a stock would be rising or falling. Here I might say 4 days, and then picking a high or a low. So you could say, okay, well, let's look at some penny stocks here. And then you could say, well, okay, what penny stocks went up, say, just a dime? So do that. And then you can say how high in our search. So say every stock that went, say, to from $1 to $20. Let's try that. And once you do that and select all 4 boxes, they all turn yellow. And then you get a list down here of all the stocks for your criteria. So now it's saying it found 17 stocks, priced $1 to 20, rising a dime over 4 days. So you can say, oh, look at that. So these are going up, and then you might say, oh, okay, well, they went up in 4 days. What if we change it to 5 days? And then, as usual, the list gets thinner because it's hard for stocks to be consistent over days and days. But those are going up for 5 days, and these are trading session days. Days the stock market was open here in the USA. And we'll try 6 days. Looks like one stock went up 6 days, a dime or more each day. So it started off at, well, it went up a lot. Started off at $4 roughly and went up to $8. And you might say, well, what stock is that? So you click on this little blue hyperlink and you can see what stock it is. So it looks like it's a fashion brand. And then you can click on the 5-day indicator here to see what the prices did in 5 days. So that's a kind of bizarre looking chart, but that's what it did. So anyway, that's how that works. And let's get out of this and go back to the program here. Do I recall how to get out of this stuff? I think once it jumps there, okay, it makes a tab. So we go back here and now we're back on Find. We'll close that tab. So now I would like to see what stocks have dropped. Or actually, okay, these are the easy buttons. So you can say what stocks were rising in 3 days, $1 or more each day. Press that. And you'll see that there were 27 stocks on these days that rose $1 or more each day. So that's kind of handy. Which ones fell $1 or more for 3 days? Those are ones that went down and about the same amount. You can see here they're kind of trickling down, and there's the percent drop. And here's the volume. This is kind of sketchy just because for some reason I can't get the symbol in correctly with all of these, but these are the number of shares that are trading and they're going up or down. And I have the price here, but some of the prices are missing. So that needs work. I'm not sure how useful that is. Some people like to see if volume goes up or down. Volume falling. Again, you can see the volume is here, higher and then lower and then lower. This one here has a small volume, but it's going down. And the price didn't change much. So I'm not sure how useful that is for people, but it's there. So a friend of mine wanted to see percent drop over 2 days. His belief is that if something drops hard, it will have a dead cat bounce, and you should buy it the day after. So anyway, for him, I put in this drop indicator. So you can say what went down 5% over 2 sessions, 2 trading days. And so now you'll get, and a bunch of stocks went down 5% over 2 days. So this will say 5% or more over 2 sessions. And then you can start drilling this thing down a bit and say, okay, well, what basically went down, say, 25%. And so you'll see less stocks, but of course you'll see some. So there were 10 that went down 25% or more. And you can see on the deltas here, there's quite a good drop. And this one really took a tumble. And this thing called Bill took a tumble too. So you wonder why. You can hit this and say, what the heck is Bill? And it'll say something called Bill Holdings. So who knows what that is, but it took a nice little drop, didn't it? So that's over a matter of, I'm not sure. That's 2 trading days. And their numbers are different than mine. I'm not sure why. But I did go through mine and calculate it, and mine are correct. So my drop is fairly correct on the closing prices, so I'm not sure why that's different, but the program generally works. Sometimes the figures are probably not precisely accurate due to close times being different, but that's how that works. And you can say, okay, what stocks went up over 2 sessions, and we can see that, whoa, that guy's, that didn't work out, did it? When that man is running, it usually means that I have a server error. Something went wrong. So you can ignore that and just continue on. Let's see what rose 30%. Nothing. Okay, what rose say 5%? There you are. This is 5% or more. And there's 10% or more. And there is 15% or more. So the list starts paring down. 25%. Not too many, but a few. Anyway, this may be useful to people. It may not be, but it's out there. It doesn't cost anything. And I made this as a portfolio project to show I could do full stack stuff. And so that's how all that works. And this is running on a Raspberry Pi at home here. I'm not running it on Amazon. I'm not paying a lot of money to run this thing. It just runs at home on a Pi. The Pi is paid for, and that's it. So use it, have some fun, don't lose money. Take care. Have a nice day.